to back, baby. Okay. Something I was thinking about last night, and because this is just very, very, very true for so many people. It's been true for myself, dude, so many times. Making the decision to get clean, or choosing that you want to get clean, or whatever. Yeah, I guess it's the same thing. But yeah, making that decision that you want to get clean while you're high on pills, okay? While you're still using. And maybe you're like, I'm going to do it tomorrow, or I'm going to do it, just really think about it, though, too. And that's good. That is a great, like I said, that's the first freaking step, dude. Admitting that you maybe have a problem, or like, man, you're really thinking, like, I really want to get clean. That is awesome. But just know, dude, it is so easy to be gung-ho and ready to go when you're high, because you're feeling good. You're feeling good. We do that in a lot of stuff in life, dude. Where there's a hard task at hand, and if you're feeling good, or if you're overconfident or whatever, and you don't really think things through, you don't understand really this is, it's the biggest freaking life, like, change up in your life you're gonna freaking make. Your whole life and world if you're getting off an opioid, you gotta give it everything, baby. I've made videos, it's war. You gotta go all in, baby. It's an all-out assault. And you gotta really understand that if you're using for 10 years, you're not gonna kick anything in 2 weeks. You're not. Yeah, you're gonna get through the roughest acute, but it's not just that. It's first of all, it's not you've been using every day, so you got to overcome that mental part. But the depression and the lack of energy. You're gonna be dealing with crap for a while. Okay, so although I think it is a good thing. And some people freaking aren't ready for it, and they do get it. They're oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then they grind it out, and they end up coming out on the other side. Usually, or always, it's because they have a good people around them, and they're held accountable, and they can do it. But way more times than not, dude. I've been there so many times where I'm high, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm like that anyway a lot of times, but I'm like, I'm gonna do this and blah 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 blah, and then it comes and then sometimes I just like, actually I kind of changed my mind, or you go a day, 2 days, 3 days, 6 days, or whatever, and you find yourself, you second guess yourself, and then once you start second guessing yourself, it's so easy to give in and use. So yeah, that's just something I wanted to talk about. I guess I'll kind of talk about this too, is just because another thing it just kind of came to mind is. Also, because you're gonna ride the waves of emotion. You're gonna get on a pink cloud more than likely, especially if you're someone that has been really wanting to get clean for a while, and you're just sick of it, and once you get off, you're gonna get on that pink cloud. Okay, overconfidence. Obviously, yeah, if you're high and you want to get off, and you're overconfident, but also overconfidence in the early stages of withdrawal. And when I say the early stages, I don't mean like day 1, 2, 3. Maybe you are. Suboxone's kind of weird. That can happen. But I'm talking like when you get out of the acute, like day 9 or 10 or whatever, like whatever you're getting off of. And then you're like, I did it. I beat it. And I'm on day 41. I finally conquered this. It's done. And then the pause come on, and then it can just squash you. It can just discourage you so freaking bad, okay? So just beware of that too. And I know I've made videos on that as well, but I kind of just figured I'd lump that in too. So just, I guess my word of advice would be this, okay? With making that decision to jump, to get clean, to make that huge life decision while you're high, you need to we all do that. I get emotional too. I was getting emotional about where the fire money is going in my state, but it's like, I thought that, it's like, dude, okay, I need to be practical here. Where you get what I'm saying? We all get emotional. We all have our heart in things. I'm sorry that's so random, but we all do that. We need to step back and be rational sometimes. So maybe just be like, you know what? I feel good. I want it in my heart. Right? And sometimes I say to God, I'm like, you know what, God? Right now, I want to do this. I said, at least right now. I said, I know I'm inconsistent. I'm an inconsistent son of a gun. I almost said son of a bee. My mom's pretty nice though, and she's not a dog, female dog. I'll tell you that right now. So, but I'm like, God, I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, but I know right now. I believe, I trust in you. I completely trust in your way, or whatever it is. And you might just tell yourself, you know what, God, right now, I know I'm high, or I know I'm feeling good. Maybe you're not like high, but you know what I mean. And you're like, God, right now, in my heart, I want to get clean. And you give it to God, baby. You say, God, can you come in and take over and help me, give me a willing spirit. The Bible talks about that. So maybe what you should do see, just stop doing it and see, do you feel the same way? You're not going to feel good, but in your heart, like that motivation of, I want to get off this crap. 24 hours. Are you 24 hours in? You know, or even, you know, if you're on something that's like fast acting and you're going to go into acute withdrawal pretty fast, you know, are you, you know, have you stopped using for 18 hours, even 12 hours or whatever? You start feeling uncomfortable. Do you still want that in your heart? You might be struggling. You're going to be tempted and stuff. I'm not talking about that, but like truly, like, yes, I do want to get, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay. So sorry. Hopefully this video was okay and kind of helpful. And, you know, I don't make this to discourage at all. I make this because I want you to have success. I want you to put all the marbles in, get your time off work, prepare, get all the stuff right, do all the research, and really just instead of, and sometimes it is good to just have all these little screw ups and stuff. And another thing I would ask people, yeah, it's like, dude, have you ever gone through withdrawal before? Because if you never have, and you're just like, oh, dude, the chances are very, very low, especially if you're working, have a family and stuff, dude. It's hard enough if you went to rehab to really do it. So that's another thing you need to ask yourself. Dip your toes in the water a little bit. Dip your toes in the water. It's all good. It's all good. I'm talking to a guy, he texted me yesterday, and he's getting off Dilaudid. I think he's on day 2 now, and he's struggling. You know, he's struggling, and he was really struggling last night. He's like, and he's only taking 2 grams of kratom in the morning, 2 grams at night, and he was kind of worried about today, and he's got to work, and I just said, dude, just stay on the path. I go, just see how you feel. See how you feel. And he's worried. He texts me. He's like, dude, I'm working. Dude, he feels terrible coming off Dilaudid. And he didn't take any kratom today. Dude, that's freaking willpower. And, but I told him, I was like, dude, maybe take a little bit. Just test the waters. And sometimes testing the waters again and again and again, you kind of get that experience. But my point is, I want you to go all in. I want you to have success. Okay. That's all this is. That's all this video is about, really. I mean, you know, so, let's just make sure we want it, right? And want it for the right reasons. Let's be successful. And you can be successful, dude. And I'm telling you right now, if you freaking want it, baby, if you really want it, you give it to God. I believe in my heart, like you can do it. I believe it. I believe it. Never give up. The struggle. I struggled to get clean for 10 years. I had 12 years usage. The first 2 years, I didn't give a crap. But I struggled I was always trying to get clean for 10 years. That's how long it took. You know, it wasn't like I just, this is my first time. I did it. Look I can do anything's possible through God. Well, it is possible through God, but it doesn't always happen right away. Okay. So anyway, all right. Okay. I had bad form, dude. I don't know. It's hard having good form sitting down. I never want to get in a fight if I'm sitting down. God bless all y'all. V for victory, baby. Okay. God bless and salute.